It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick. Yeah. 6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mookie Tolliver, and I'm locked in, and I'm on the High Heel Podcast with Crystal and Reed. Look, y'all better tune in. Don't make me.
Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Rihanna.
Hey, y'all, today we are joined by the talented Mookie Tolliver.
Mookie on the mic. Mookie on the mic.
Appreciate that. You feel me?
Yes. He's so dope.
He is.
He's so
Super
freaking
dope.
dope.
Come on, watch it.
Yes.
He make me throw my pennies on the stage.
Yes, you will. Yeah. He have me
It's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy because I remember I was singing one time and this lady, she scared the hell out of me. Like when I say I saw her, she's behind, like she was all the way in the back of the room.
Yeah.
And then I sang, I went like this, and next you know, she's sliding on her knees towards me.
Hell yeah.
She's like, come here.
Yeah.
I was chilling one night, and then I saw someone post an event at the City Winery, and it was 2 men, and it were singers. I didn't even go look and check them out and just see, let me see who they are. I just wanted to do something, and I think I may have sent it to the group chat. Everybody was busy, but I was like, I'm gonna still go. And so I went, and when he came out, I had no idea who he was. And he started singing. I was like, you bullshit. I know he don't sound like that for real. When I tell you oh man,
He
voice
blew it.
beautiful.
Thank you.
And then let me know if I'm oversharing. Okay, but he gave a rose out, gave roses out to the crowd. And I had to make sure, like, I got one, he gave me one. You probably don't remember. I think I mentioned to you, like, it was a lot of big girls in the front. I was in the front, but a lot of big girls in the front.
Yeah.
Everybody know I'm a petite woman, and I'm like yay high, so I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
So I really had one of the big chicks to get one for me too, and like, can you pass that to me?
Gotcha.
Cause you wasn't gonna see me. But I was just a fan ever since, and I was just like, man, this dude is amazing.
Aw.
Yeah, he's dope.
I appreciate
That's
that.
cool.
But it was crazy. How the roses came out was just me trying to set myself apart from everybody, and also just showing women appreciation for just being so supportive of me throughout these years. And what I learned like throughout the dating process is, if I go on a date, even if it's the first date, I'm gonna stop by the store and I'm gonna get a rose.
Look at you.
So it's like women like,
So
I
thoughtful.
never got a rose before.
Yeah,
So it's like now it's like you come to the Mookie Tolliver show. If
Get a rose.
you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah.
in that range.
You gotta be in that
You gotta
range.
be in that range.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you'll receive a rose, but
What kind of ticket did you buy?
I did have like the best seat. You know how the City Winery set
Yeah,
up
I know
too,
how
though.
it goes.
So even if you got the best seat, your best seat could be at a front table, the last
Yeah,
person.
exactly.
So if you the last person at the front table, you got to be like seat 1 or 2, okay? Because all the women, when he does it, you obviously have a fan base. All the women are like, okay, get my rose. It's
for
like
sure.
the woman throwing the little, thing from her leg to the gardener thing. I'm like, the little thing from her leg. I did it before. I forgot what it was called. But, like, it's like that. It was dope. But I know we just jumped straight to it. For the listeners and the viewers who don't know you, can you share a real quick intro of who you are?
Yeah.
I am Mookie Tolliver. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I'm a host. I'm an actor. I used to mentor the youth back at Demetrius Johnson Center. I'm just all around just a good person. You feel
Hey.
me? Yeah.
You was mentoring you?
Yeah, at the Demetrius Johnson Center.
Downtown.
Doing what?
I
Like,
had a
about
So
what?
about the music, you know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of like
Some music.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Did they listen?
Did they listen?
Yeah,
You like
some-
a vocal coach?
Actually, one of them, he actually became like a big star. I don't know if you guys heard of Lil Kel, but
I heard of his name.
Yeah, but Lil Kel, he was one of them. He was in this group called Project X, and they had like deals and stuff like that with like Disney, but some stuff went wrong, and then eventually, they kind of parted ways for a couple months, and then Lil Kel kind of just
When they
strived,
away.
and he kind of strived, and I'm just like, hold on now. You know what I'm saying? And now he's just like up there, like with, he done had songs with PNB Rock and all them type of people. Like he just
That's dope.
literally doing his thing right now.
All right, mentor.
Okay.
I mean, hey.
So,
Look, say him put you on. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
I was about to say, do you have to okay, this may sound rhetorical. Do you have to know how to sing to be coached to sing? Or can you find like a range if you don't? Like if I saw it singing, right, I feel like I got like a little between like a Ashanti type of voice, you know what I'm saying? Like when I sing The Way I Love You, I feel like I feel the same way she feel and I sound the same. But no, can you coach anyone to have like a tone or
Most definitely due to the fact that nowadays it's not even all about talent anymore. It's all about like what sells, sex sells. It's all about controversy. Controversy sells. And they feel like if you have numbers, we can do anything with your voice. We have all these enhancements with the edits to make you sound just the way you are.
until you start doing them live shows?
Correct, but at the same time, you still have people that lip sync too at live shows. But they have background singers. You hear the background singers, but you hear them lip syncing.
I'm gonna have Chris like,
And then it's all about finding your tone.
Your turn. I like that she had the mic to the crowd the whole time.
she never sung the
She
song.
never sung.
Yeah, I mean, it be like
She just
that,
said, "Thank you."
Right, you be like, hold on, I heard her clear.
Thank you, everybody, coming out.
Yeah.
Why that sound different?
I ain't hear her taking a deep breath, but now you be like, hold on now. Yeah,
If
it
I
sounds too
had to
perfect.
lip sync, I literally would put all in there. I'd be like around like the 2.0 mark and do a part where I just say and come back and be like,
I mean, but you got that too if you got your background singing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So they give you time. Hey, y'all, how y'all feeling out there? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They be like, oh, okay. But, oh, okay. Mic is on.
mic on, the mic was,
on.
and that would be the caption. The mic was on
Yeah.
at the Crystal. The mic was on.
So, Mookie, what's your intro when you come out?
So, okay, I established a band, which is called the MT Band. Shout out to them. They my backbone, my heart. I can't do nothing without them. You feel me? So, I really too much. I have a song called Closer. It's either Closer, and I have a song called WID featuring Sammy. The real singer Sammy. So, my intro is literally just one of those songs and the band's just jamming out. One thing I now know is I do have supporters. So it's like when I do come out, it's just to see everybody out there. So it's kind of like no, it's like as you saying, they was playing it and I just walked out. People like, oh, they just went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? And then right. and then it's like during like that first song, then I basically like probably like after the hook, then I introduce myself to the crowd, see how everybody doing, and then I get right back into the song. You know what I'm saying? Just to interact, because I feel like I do very, very well interacting. I have a nice sense of humor, so it's like you come to my shows, you go laugh, you go sing, like you go be sad for a little minute, you be like, dang, that's how you feel. So you know what I'm saying? I really don't have an intro. I just let the band do the talking. So that's pretty much my intro.
When I tell you his energy is dope.
It's dope.
To where he had the crowd singing, his crowd work is amazing. So he had the crowd singing to different songs. He took his shirt off.
Okay. See you, Mookie. Look at me.
But it was just
If you don't
dope.
take your shirt out.
Listen, you're more than welcome to. But he was listen.
You know what I'm saying?
He was so dope. I mean, he just had you singing, and although you couldn't sing, like you didn't care because of his personality. Like he was having fun, and he made sure you were having fun.
Too.
Yeah. So I was recording myself singing. I'm like, I know I can't sing. I would never. And I posted. I was like, I don't give a shit.
that's
I was
crazy.
like, this was fun.
That's crazy because it was like the promoter was like, dog. He was like, you had everybody feeling themselves.
Yes.
Because it was the usher.
Yeah.
It was the usher that. And because I had broke it down, like, you know what? I'm like, repeat after me. And
Yes.
it was just like
The whole crowd.
The whole
Everybody.
crowd.
We
was
all trying to
singing
hit the note.
top of their lungs.
Sounded perfectively
Yeah.
horrible. I mean, beautifully horrible. You
But
hear
y'all
me?
was having a good time.
I had
Exactly.
so much fun. I went to, and I think I had showed you that post. I had went to social media, and I was just like, man, I had one of the best solo dates I've ever had. It felt like, so like how when we have solo dates, we might go to dinner, we might look nice or whatever, but this felt like a romantic solo date for myself. You know what I mean? And I had the rose,
for
and
sure.
I was like, damn, I feel good. Like, golly. So I followed him and, went from there. But the rose is definitely a hit, especially if you bring roses on your dates. Like, that's really dope. That's dope. I told the dude I like flowers. I ain't got flowers. I'm like, when is nigga gonna bring me some flowers? I told you I like flowers.
I've been sick that long.
I had to step my rose game up though, because at first I was just buying like 2 dozen, and then I know I recently did a show. I think I had 2 shows. I did the award show, and then after the award show, I had to travel to Cairo, Illinois, and I'm like, dang, like it was just seeing that disappointment because it's like,
Oh,
I didn't get one.
yeah, because like I can't please everybody. I understand that, but it's just like now I'm to the point where okay, nigga, get 3.
yeah.
Now get 3, so it's like, hey,
your
look,
game up.
yeah. So it's like I'm gonna get 3. Hey, that's my max. That shit be kind of low key expensive. You feel me? So I'm like, that's the max. You know what I'm saying?
It's a forever experience
Yeah.
that you're giving the women, the audience. Rather, I'm sure the men shouldn't be running over the women.
Oh no, I give it to them.
But-
Do this to your gal.
Yeah, but
You know
it's
what I'm
like as a woman, it's like damn, like how I'm just simply saying like I like flowers, like if. And a lot of us, especially in 2024, some people ain't dating, or if you're dating, you might be dating someone that doesn't do it, and it just receiving flowers feels good. You know what I'm saying? So
does.
it was dope. It was dope. So keep that going.
I will.
Keep that going.
Sure.
Definitely get some more.
And next
How
time,
about get some different colors or something?
I mean, I thought about that too.
that would be
Put a little sparkle
beautiful.
on it.
'Cause
Especially as the season
I'm
change.
like, give me 2 of them.
I thought about
Wink,
like
wink,
I thought
wink,
about
give me
like
my
little
2.
teddy bears and stuff like that.
You got to get over on all them big girls. They can't. We little pup. They got the little challenge. She don't want no puppy baby. She want a big dog.
Oh,
We not big dogs. Yeah, we not big dogs.
We big dogs. Our energy big dogs.
Yeah, our
For sure.
energy big dogs.
For sure.
Your song "Love Me," I'm obsessed with it. I know your views on YouTube went up because that's me.
Appreciate that.
Oh man,
She playing it every day.
So beautiful. I stopped. I had to stop because I started getting
Why
a
you
little.
ain't share with me, friend?
I don't know.
She ain't.
This was before he even came on the podcast though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You tell me.
I did.
You told me about him
Yeah,
in general.
Yeah.
You didn't share any of his music with me.
yeah. I sent it to you.
That's actually she self.
I know I sent it to my daughter.
She wanted it for herself.
I definitely did.
She was in the bed like, I
Hey, that song
Yes.
for real. That song was I had writer's block for like 4 months, and it was crazy because I'm like, dog, like this. I'm like, this has to be the song. And I constantly was just like listening to the beat until one day I just said, you know what, fuck this shit. Don't even try. And I just got in my car, and that's what I do now. My writing process has completely changed. I no longer write. I just record myself. I record a video of myself, and then I take out the parts and I critique whatever it is. With Love Me, I only critique 3 things. I went through that whole song and critiqued 3 things. And I was just like, whoa, that's why it's so diverse with the cadence and everything. And I feel like that's like the best song. It's like a wedding song. It can go either way.
It can go a lot of ways.
I'm planning on
Yeah,
shooting
yeah.
a wedding video, and
It's-
I'm planning on shooting a regular video.
can I be in your video?
It's so
Like,
romantical.
people like, can I be in your video?
Yeah, but I don't.
I could be the bride.
Yeah.
You can be. I don't mind. Like
You say a regular one and a wedding one?
Yeah.
I do the regular, you do the wedding.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't want to be in no more wedding video. I don't want to put no more dresses on.
I could do that.
Yeah, all right, I do the
Could be.
regular.
We gonna be like a runaway bride.
Look at yours. And then it could go into the regular.
Do like a mix up, like show you can like your song is about love, but you can like do a background understanding about the love.
The song is about
Look at me.
someone loving him in the language, in his love language, in so many words. So he like, sometimes I could be this, I could be that, but just love me. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, you know how it is. If
So
you,
it'd be a dope scene to like talk to those different things that they doing for your love language.
you know what, all the extra shit, the toxic shit, you do that in your wedding.
Yeah.
And then with me, do the soft part.
Yeah, because I originally had it where it was like like I didn't know which video it was gonna be, but I had it where it was gonna be like an older person talking to like a little kid about how they first met their grandpa. You know how you met that, and that's
So
how the
kind
stuff
of like
went.
unconditional.
Yeah,
I got a great wig in the house.
Yeah.
I got it.
There you go.
Yeah,
I got an
so-
old lady wig and I got a cane.
Our scene. Our I got a walker.
You gotta have an old lady name, Bernadette. Or something.
Bernadette.
Bernadette.
What's another lady name?
What would be a good
Geraldine.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bernadette.
I would.
Yeah,
We can
Sally
do ours
Mae.
in a that's in a bedroom. You can have
Look,
a
that's
wedding
house.
one in a
Sally
bedroom.
made some money.
You say what?
She said Sally Mae. I said,
Sally
oh,
Mae.
Sally Mae some money.
Yeah, we don't talk about Saturday night. Talk about it. You don't get this video flagged. They're gonna be like, I knew I found it. Look, they gonna find her ass. Me too.
For sure.
My name Rionda.
Man.
Damn.
But no, man, to have a bedroom one where it's simple. It's not too much going on, and it's almost like a conversation, and it's intimate type of scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
It would be nice. Look
I
at
know.
this. Making your video.
I mean,
Like in New
'cause-
York
'cause
somewhere
see-
with a different scenery or something.
Ooh,
You
that
know
would
how they
be
got them big
nice.
windows and stuff by the
Yeah.
bed with the skyline
Like the
view.
panorama.
That's it.
Ooh.
Just simple. And it could be black and white too.
I was just gonna say
That
gotta
would
be
make
black
it
and white.
romantic because it would be way more
And
romantic.
then
like
certain
it's all
certain
there.
parts parts it show like the color coming in. Not y'all video directors or something.
Terry feel me? Terry feel me? He know our angles.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's my earring.
See, look at that.
Exactly.
What my song say? Hold me like you never. But see, I'm just saying, like, I mean, like that's like a music is like a window to my heart. So it's crazy because I remember when I dropped my album called More About Love, and it was a girl. She had inboxed me on Facebook. She said I listened to your whole album, and she gave me her whole perspective of who she thought I was to the T.
Wow.
And
Was she right?
95% was correct.
Wow.
After listening to my whole album, and I'm just like, what?
See, when I listen to Love Me, it really feels like you are a lover at heart, you know what I'm saying? But you are imperfect, and which we all are. And you're just like, look, heifer,
This is what I got.
when I show you the real me, not even the real me, but when I show you all of me, are you still going to love me?
me, yeah.
Because don't have me investing my time
On some
and my
bullshit.
feelings, and you gonna leave?
Man.
Yeah,
You gonna leave
like
us-
you never loved before.
Bitch,
Love
I
me
was
like
back down
Man.
your ass. That's how you sound.
I mean, but see, at that time too, I
Yeah.
think I was at I was broken. No, I was broken.
It feel like that too.
Yeah, I was very broken. I think I wrote 2 other songs around that time. I had wrote a song called Everything. That's out too. When your back's against the wall, who do you call? So
Ghostbuster.
I was thinking that, friend. I was like, sorry.
nah, y'all.
Be a real sister right now.
No, but
Go ahead.
no, it's all good. It's all good.
You ain't
But
right.
no.
You ain't right. Ain't nothing
So,
right about us.
I mean, but that's just life, though. I mean, that's y'all personal.
You get used to laughing at your trauma.
Yeah, because I mean, you always supposed to look back at how far you came. You know what I'm saying, in the
you want
growth
to chill. You want to relax.
and in the growth that you have. It's like it's fun to look back and like, dang, I can't believe I was like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm here now and I'm a better person.
Yeah.
So I could tell, and we're gonna get off this song. I could tell the song comes from a broken place because of just how much imperfection is highlighted in the song to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it comes from a healed place because it's like a self-assessment. It's like I know what I need, and I need this type of person, and this is the only type of person that will work with me. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't this, like, hey girl, I saw you across the street.
Yeah, and it's the epitome of like R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about me. Like I have an old soul. I'm not like a club person. I'm a karaoke person. I'm a go to poetry. I'm a paint with a
We all
twist
there.
type person. You know
I'm
what I'm
all
saying?
of it.
Like I'm the type of person I have to be around the older crowd. Like when I'm around younger people, I literally feel like that uncle because I don't know songs. My arms crossed like you know what I'm saying. I can't adjust to it.
So within this space, because I don't know the song, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I need you to sing me your favorite part of the song. 3 bars.
You want to do it at the end or now?
I'm confused because I don't even know what the song say.
Okay, I could just sing
I'm
it.
just saying,
I
like,
could just sing.
You want to sing it?
first.
Go ahead.
I could just do it.
Hold on, I need some tissue. You gonna fuck up my makeup.
So it's like,
Hold on, I might not be healed right now. Hold on, let me check myself.
not here.
Thank you.
all right, there you
Healer,
go.
healer.
All right, so it's like, you make me feel like I can touch the moon. Every time I look at you, unconditional, it's what I get from you. I see the good, outweigh the bad. Sometimes I reflect on my past relationships I had. It slowly got me pushing you away, but I can't. And I just wanna know if you can handle my love.
Hey, octave.
It's something about you, baby, that makes me wanna say, just love me. Say, love me like you never loved before.
Yes.
Hold me like you wanna hold me close. Hold me like you can't let go and love me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like that's where she come in and she kick her little boots and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You saw that one episode when he came out on Jodeci, right there.
I'm like, give me that show them vocals.
You
That's what I'm
could,
talking about when I say drop the board.
Do you hear how beautiful that song is?
Yeah. Look.
I can't.
Real men
I like
with
it.
love,
Okay.
real men with love.
I
you
almost
feel
took
me?
my pennies off.
Listen.
Real men with love. you feel me?
Listen. Take your bra off and sweet love
Yeah.
me.
I'd be like,
Thank you.
Oh my
I'll
God.
take that.
This man has one of the most beautiful voice, man. Your voice
Yeah.
is so
Thank
pretty.
you. You want to know what crazy? It took so long for me to like my voice.
Mm-hmm.
I never did really like my voice. Probably because due to the writing process, just writing and singing it over and over, and then going to the studio, singing it, and then hearing it back to critique it, and then going back to finish that, and
That would
then
do
listen to
something
the
to
mix
you.
and master. It's just like, bro, I drop it and I don't play it. I don't listen to my stuff probably like a couple months after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, I ain't heard this in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I was sleeping on this song. You know?
Yeah. You get around a bunch of girls and just start like,
I mean, but see,
looking at you.
so did you hear my song Forever though?
I listen to all your songs, but the only song that I'm being honest, like I play over. I can have my daughter bring my phone and show you my YouTube. Like literally, is Love Me. That song is just like
It resonate with you.
See,
it just does
Love
something.
Me was my
to
best
me.
record, but I think my favorite record is Forever, the one that I got for
I got
Andre.
listen. I gotta go listen to it.
Because
It's your newer one, right?
no, it's actually a couple years old. I wrote the whole song.
I just saw you repost
about
something
myself.
about it then. Okay.
I wrote the song about myself, and it was amazing to have Dondria to sing out.
She's dope.
And she killed that, you know.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because like one thing about me is I try to do my homework and research on artists who's like bigger than me to figure out what I need to do better, you know what I'm saying, to get on that type of level. And then just being a fan of Dondria, you know what I'm saying, like her vocals, like I love her vocals.
How did that come about? Like you working with Dondria and for instance Sammy as well. How did those
Connection.
So
about?
that goes out. It was a guy, he had a song with Lloyd. I'm like, I never heard of this guy before. I'm like, forget it. I still listen to Sammy. You know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of people wasn't checking for Sammy. So I reached out. They gave me the price. I was like, ooh. I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't have no team, which I don't have a team. Like everything I do is basically me.
Yep.
So I said, you know what? Just give me a couple months. I'm gonna do it. I'm like, but so I work at Worldwide Technology. You feel me? Been there 11 years, and I was like, fuck it. I did probably like 14 hours. I was just,
Like which location you work at?
I work at the one in Edwardsville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she said.
I know.
But yeah, so I you know what I'm saying, I put the work in. I reached back out, and yeah, it made it happen. Which was so amazing.
That's so dope.
Then after that was crazy because, you know, they wasn't checking for him down here in St. Louis. And once I dropped that flyer that him and I was doing, he got booked like a month or two later.
Wow.
Then I was on the show.
Awesome.
Dondria came about. I was watching Kiki Wyatt. She did like My First Love at a friend birthday party, and Dondria was there with her. Dondria sang. I was like, you know what? Let me reach out.
Period.
And they boom, they hit me back, and I wrote the whole song, and boom, we shot the music video. It was dope. That's one thing I like about like Atlanta, and just like you never know who's going to be surrounded by you. It was a young lady that was in my video named Alexis Branch. I didn't know she used to be signed to Stevie J. She hosted one of Tyler Perry red carpet events. I'm like, this is somebody that's like,
This is somebody for real.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, she was in my video like willingly for free. You know what I'm saying? It was just like she didn't gloat about, you know what I'm saying, like she didn't gloat about any of that. She was,
humility.
it was so dope. And I'm just like, dang, like I didn't figure all this stuff out until she followed me back on Instagram. I'm like, dang, she got all these followers. I'm like, hold on.
Who was that?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, it'd be like that. She be like, who that? Who that for?
I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm like,
Thanks,
okay, that's
guys.
cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's dope. I ended
Yeah.
up doing like a couple shows with Dondria in Atlanta.
I know you rocked that.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. They love me out there. I'll be back out there actually next week. I did a show out there a couple weeks ago. I ended up going out there for one, ended up doing two more.
Oh wow, that's how you know.
Yeah, and I was fortunate to do something with the Ugly Money podcast. The guy that be doing the little podcast, Ugly Money. Yeah, and he was actually 9 minutes away from where I was staying, so I
That
pulled
was
up to that,
it was
and I
win.
performed. Yeah, it was very convenient. And the next day, man, look, I've been so blessed. And
You've been having a good year.
Yeah, and that goes back to what you was talking about with the mentoring. It's like I was talking to somebody today, like. One thing about me is I'm not afraid to help other people because I know I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to get where I need to get. You know what I'm saying? So I always give people advice, right? So I can give you advice today and you can blow up tomorrow and be on the Ellen show. I would be perfectly fine with it because it's the fact that you might say, well, I was talking to Mookie Tolliver and he told me this. Just by you just saying my name out of spite,
That's
that
enough.
did it. Yeah, that did it.
That's
That did
enough.
it for me because half the room is going to be like, okay, who is this Mookie Tolliver guy? The other half not going to think about it. So people are like, I need to find this Mookie Tolliver guy.
I do
You
it
know
all
what I'm
the
saying?
time. Anytime, like I watch like interviews and stuff, and they mention little people names, especially now like with podcasts, you learn a lot of the behind the scenes people to a lot of people's careers. So, and now I know to go look for that name and see who's who.
And everybody needs that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs that extra guidance because times changed
Yes.
now. You know, back then it was kind of like different, and it's like I feel like if you do have the knowledge, just give it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like stop withholding like knowledge because, you know,
people selfish
I get
and people are jealous because they don't want your light to shine brighter than theirs. And within that space, people just have to understand to be humble and to recognize what their position. Because when God blesses you with the gift, your job is to hand that gift to someone else and to show other people what they can do with their gift.
Exactly. I mean, it's been times where I've been presented with stuff, but it wasn't right for me. So I recommend this person, and they'll fall in love with the person. I bought a car, and I was driving, and I told this one guy, "Hey, you should check this artist out." He was one of my buddies, and the guy was like, "Oh my gosh, I love this guy." Fell in love with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like little things like that. It's what's gonna, help you out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying do it just because like you want something.
Because you're looking for the transaction back.
It's just because you're a good person and God go bless you in different
100%.
ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
God
saying?
wants you to be more like him. And when you're more like him, he's going to use you to do all those different things. He's going to use you in that space in order for you to help build others as well. So.
But it's also boundaries to it too. Like you have to have a certain boundaries because it's like if a person is just shitty.
And it's about
towards
action.
you.
It's about exactly what Tony said when he came on the podcast. I can put you in a room, but it's up to you to make everybody see you.
Correct.
You know, when Crystal and I walk into a room, people gonna see us regardless because they gon' it's obvious.
Because our booty's big.
No, that ain't the only reason.
Sorry.
Your booty bigger than mine.
I don't think so.
I'm just a little
That's
person.
how I go do a booty
Click on
check
shirt.
after the
Nah, her
podcast. So good.
She just shorter than me.
Who knows?
So she like 5 foot. But I'm 5'4", so it's like her booty just more compact in that little area.
Yeah.
And I'm
very
a smaller
bottom-heavy.
person. That's all.
Anyway, go ahead. What's Tony say? What's Tony say? What's Tony
I'm
say?
saying, but some people.
stand up and got a wedgie. Nah.
He say do it, but I'm saying, but some people they just have
Look,
that.
this episode gonna be a mess. I'm like, wait a minute. They go stand.
Like they show, they go tilt their phone back. But no, but some people have the it factor where they have the point where they have the ability to gravitate people. Like as soon as they walk in the room, that happened to me before. I go to House of Soul a lot.
Yes, I like how.
And it was to the point where the owner, she was like, I don't know what it is about you, but every time I come here, people gravitate towards you. She was like, it made me thinking like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? To the point where we built a relationship and then she got to understand and know who I was. It was like, man, like you're a great person. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I see why people gravitate. Because she like, I even gravitated towards you. I don't know. That's why she started posting me a lot when it came to promoting shows. And I'm like, dog, tag me in it. Like, I was like, tag me in it, but it was like, didn't have to because people were like, oh, that's Mookie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mookie.
You'd be surprised how many people already know you. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I was going to say to both points, it got to be in you, not on you.
You.
So
That's
even
right.
from the space what you're saying, you know what I'm saying, like being able to, for someone being able to share, those are great words to share, but a lot of people will do that even wrong because they're going to always expect something back. They have conditions on the information that they're sharing, and as long as their conditions, also known as transactions, are being given back, then they're fine with it. But if you don't meet their expectations of what they feel they should have gotten, you know what I'm saying, like you could say, for instance, going on Ellen, I could be like, yeah, you know, Mookie taught me how to, you know, hit this note, you know, but and you cool with that. But for somebody else, they might not be even cool with that. They like, I can't believe that's all she said. Like, how, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of times, like being generous, all that really got to be something that's just in you.
And
You know,
take
a
you
lot of
farther
people
than
are
you
not
know.
generous,
It'll
you
take
know.
you so much further.
Yeah, it take you so much
And
further.
like, and to be honest, like my advice to anybody who's actually just like trying to be great at everything that they do, you have to understand that you can't be mad at your friends or family for not having the same vision and passion for you.
Yes, you can. Fuck them.
No, no, you can't. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. All they can do is be
I'm just
supportive.
playing.
All they can do is be supportive, but they don't have that same drive as you.
I agree.
So you also have to understand there's people who probably not a fan of your product, probably not a fan of your music, your acting
No
or
matter
whatever.
who it is. Yeah.
But you just have to keep going. You have people who just like you for who you are. So
Yeah.
they just go support you because of the
they
person
know
that
who
you
you
are.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, then you have people who are moochers, you know what I'm saying? So you have to distinguish who's
Can I
real,
have
who's
$5?
fraud. Yeah, who's real, who's
No,
fraud.
for real.
So yeah, so it's like you have to
You gotta
know what
have
I'm
the
saying?
discernment to
Yeah,
understand
for
who's
sure.
for you. And one thing about God is God gonna send those people to you, and it ain't gotta be your friends or your family,
Correct.
because it's gonna be the strangers that make you feel so much better about yourself than your friends and your
Exactly.
family will anytime. Crystal and I have these conversations all the time because, you feel some type of way because the people that you want to be there to support you aren't there, but the people that you need to be there will be
That's
there
what
for
matters.
you.
That expectations
Yes.
is in the correct. It's in the incorrect place.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So before we end the episode, I kind of want to touch a little bit on like your acting, right? You said that's something that you're getting into now.
Yeah. So
What's up with that?
I gave myself an ultimatum a couple years ago. I told myself, I said, hey, you know, if something like don't pop musically, I'm not going to give up, but I'm going to kind of direct my energies towards something else. And once I said that it was crazy, God must have heard what I said.
Yeah.
Because I auditioned for a stage play, you know, called Enigma Sister Bounds of Secrets. I played a guy named Cavante. He was an ancient ass nigga, did the role correctly. Then all of a sudden, I hosted House of Soul. That's around the time I hosted shoot, I can't remember the name of it. She gonna beat my ass. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But I ended up hosting that. And then after that, I got another acting gig called Sleeping with the Enemy. The directors, they was founded out of Florida,
That's awesome.
which I'm actually in another play of theirs called Unequally Yoked.
Unequally yoked.
Yeah, and we'll be back in St. Louis very soon. But I always felt like I had the drive to be an actor due to the fact of music videos. I'm funny as well. I can be a comedian. I can impersonate people's voices. Like,
You just got an overall good personality.
and I just feel like I'm overall talented, and I feel like I don't know how I'm gonna get my foot through the door. So whatever talent God bless me with, I'm just gonna use it to my best ability.
That foot already in the door.
It really is.
But see, that's the thing though. As you as a person, I don't see what you see because you're hard on yourself.
That's the same way with me.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. You're your biggest critic, so it's like you don't see, and it's like people be like, "Man, no, you let you like, no, I'm not," because I know my potential. I know I can do way better than where I'm at right now.
So a couple of things. Number one, are you singing in the plays?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then two, you always have to be careful, right, how you talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Because you hear my stomach growl. Okay, there you go. You have to be careful how you talk to yourself. Some of the best piece of advice that I've gotten, just like doing everything, like trying to be just perfect in it. Now, knowing that no one's perfect though, right? Being hard on myself is that you have to be careful how you talk to yourself because your thoughts, right, become permanent. So it's okay to feel a little like, dang man, I ain't where I want to be. I ain't doing enough, or I want to be further or whatever. But when you start to think that, like, that's a different story. And for a lot of people, which, I'm sure we all can attest, like some things that we put in our heads, some thoughts that should build anxiety, it takes us years to come back from. One little thought, and then when you think about it, you're gonna be like, dang, why did I start thinking that? Oh yeah, I remember back in 2024, I used to think this about myself, and then I had to go through this whole little cycle of whatever to get where I'm at today.
Getting different space.
So when people say you dope, I know what you're saying. I know innocently where you're coming from. Obviously, you say thank you and you appreciate it, but you have to know you are dope too.
Yes.
I use it as motivation. Like this happened the other day, yesterday, exact. I was at the dark room supporting my partner Strings, and it was a guy who was like, "Everybody keeps speaking to you, but I don't think I know you." And I'm like, "Well, that means I just got to work hard in order for you to know."
True.
That's exactly what I told. I said, because I have to walk in the room. Everybody has to know who I am. So I said, I'm just gonna work hard. He was like, "Nah, bro, it ain't nothing like that. No, this." I said, "No, I don't take it as disrespect. I take it as motivation.
Like,
I just have to work more harder." And then it was crazy because he was like, "What's your Instagram?" He was already following me.
Look at him.
That is crazy. Yeah, the whole time he was already following me. So he was like, "Oh yeah, okay." You know what I'm saying? And it kind of clicked. Like,
Instagram.
yeah, it was like, "Oh, okay," but you know,
but
it ain't like you look like somebody else. You look like yourself.
But social media just be different. There's no difference from us, friends.
He probably followed you years ago or something. A guy, who knows?
People be like all the time. I know you probably get this too. Like, I know you from somewhere, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, maybe social media or something like that. And plus, with us changing up your hair, looking different in different spaces, people don't really be knowing exactly who
it's just so
you are until they actually meet you up close.
Yeah,
and so.
And that's why I like to introduce myself to people.
Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Mookie.
And that's why I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's you! I heard so much about you. I know you." And I'm just like, "Yeah, it's
like me watching your watching your videos on YouTube. What ancient?
Like, you want to know something that's crazy? I commented on one of Country Wayne videos, right? And it was crazy because a young lady was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Mookie Tolliver. I'm a fan of your music." I was like, "That is crazy."
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's good crazy.
Yeah. But I was just like, "Dang, that's
you never know. You never know who's watching.
You gotta take advantage of the opportunity."
Yeah,
that's how I was trying to take it. I made the Shade Room, right?
Doing what?
Years ago. So it was one of them. No. So it was a day because Facebook can be depressing.
Oh yeah.
So I recycle. You know what I'm saying? I feel I recycle some of my memory stats. So it was about the Dear Black People. What the hell is all sookie now?
Oh
So
yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna repost it. I said last year I only got 104 likes, so this year I'm just gonna post it. So I posted, and then all of a sudden, 4 hours later, I'm in the gallery and my stuff go.
Thought your news would leak,
and I'm like, I mean, it would have been a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like,
I gotta take some good pictures.
I'm just like, what's going on? People call me like, hey, you made it to the Shade Room, right? I'm like, I made it to the Shade Room. I'm like, what they got me on? You know what I'm saying? And then I looked and I'm like,
she would never show nobody.
And it transitioned over to TikTok. I had people talking about it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I was just like, wow, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of times.
Does sookie mean? What does sookie means when you hear it?
I don't know. It means something sexual to me.
No, it's not that. It's like, so it's one of those like, it's like, all right now, like, you know what I'm saying, like, sookie now, like, come here, you know what I'm saying, one of those, like, right.
It can be a song.
But it can mean whatever, however you want to mean,
as long as the person, that's the core.
Right. I think it's I think I heard like okay now too. Okay. Like
all right now. You better quit playing. Go ahead now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
came up with that word. Where does that originate from?
No clue. But it was just like
I'm an old person.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Probably Kevin Jackson.
Should have asked Kevin.
He'll break it down too.
Sookie.
Yeah, like the first Sookie
original
came from the original Double OG
players.
Right.
Came out and they just said Sookie.
Yeah.
But then we add the second Sookie.
Then the hymulator.
See, back in 73, back on Robert Lee and Bernard.
They put down.
That's all it meant.
And now 2024, we gotta say it real smooth.
Yeah, you used to have the
say
best Cadillac when somebody said Sookie.
With the hand like this.
Sick.
That's the Cadillac you ever seen. Yeah, you know how you say, what kids say now when they see a car that they like?
That's Riz.
Nah,
Oh,
no,
no.
yeah,
I've been-
that's how you would
I've
say
been
it.
amping my daughter up. I'm like, so I ain't Riz.
Oh,
No,
wow.
she's like,
They
Mama,
say
we
aura
say-
now, though.
We say bingo. Do we say bingo?
Yeah, you say bingo,
Okay, yeah,
for sure.
bingo.
Bingo.
When
Back
you want
in
to
the
come
day,
in, go, suck it now.
Yeah.
And that was the inspiration.
It was. That was the foundation,
In the
though.
black community.
make you
Listen.
pop your collar.
Listen. Listen, we done went on. I hope you don't watch this episode.
He finna be like, a disclaimer. Let me just say next time. A disclaimer.
Back and defend myself. Yes. So what you got going on next, Mookie?
So I have a lot of, as you know, the unequally yoked.
Yes, the plays.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a lot of plays coming up. I have a shit ton of shows. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do something back here yet because my main focus is literally out of town.
Yeah.
And for those who actually trying to do out of town shows, I'm gonna put you on jam. You can always hashtag open mics in different states, right? All you have to do is just go to them. You take pictures. You meeting different people. A lot of people will think that you're, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the people are visual.
Yeah.
So a lot of people they not go support you till they actually see stuff.
True.
So if they see that you're going to these different states and you taking pictures with different people and you calling it your own tour, it makes it more believable.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's like a gem for you guys. Just, just do that. You know what I'm saying? And like pay for these promotions, you know what I'm saying, that you do have. Pay for these ads. But when you do pay for these ads, you never supposed to put the location that you're currently in because you can do the footwork yourself.
Yeah.
So you always shoot for 2 to 4 locations just so you can have that money and that promotion so it can breathe. Never try to cram like 8 or 9 different states or cities together because it's not going to breathe depending on how much money that you're using for that promotion. So it's always best to just, just do your homework on everything. Use these ads. Marketing is the main key. When you network with people, the main thing that people miss is the follow-up. The follow-up is the most important thing that you can do after you network with somebody, just so they know that you are truly serious about your craft, because you can get
Like Crystal did you?
correct. So that's what I'm saying. So you can meet Lil Wayne today, but are you gonna use his number tomorrow? Or are you gonna use his number? What you gonna say? I got Lil Wayne number. But it's like, okay, then what?
Yours, baby.
Yeah, but it's like, but then what? But it's like,
Hey, baby.
but if you don't build that relationship with the follow up, you know what I'm saying? You have to build that relationship. So
Yeah,
so
because
you
when
stay on
you're
the person's
out, you
mind.
could just meet people and people be in different spaces.
Correct.
And so you have to do that follow up because if like you said earlier, if your aura or your glow presents itself to that person, they're gonna remember you, but they may not officially remember you until you follow up.
Yeah.
True.
And you go stay on their mind. They're like, oh, I know.
I remember them.
Yeah.
Oh, she be wearing them heels. Let me call. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's easy for
She
them.
the short girl with the big booty, and she the
With the
short
little
girl
big booty.
She the short girl with the long leg.
That's easy. That's easy. Before we end the episode, can you share where the listeners, the watchers, can find you?
You can follow me on all social media platforms at Mookie Tolliver. You know what I'm saying? You could just follow. You can Google me. I'm on everything. You know what I'm saying? You can look me up in the newspaper. I got little articles. I was on news.
Hey.
You know, all that type of stuff. But yeah, you can most definitely follow me. I follow back. I engage back. I feel engagement is the most powerful thing. Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us and
Thank you
having
so
a
much.
conversation with us. And thank you again
Thank you
for
for
listening.
singing.
Yeah.
Singing.
Can he sing?
I was cooking.
I'm going to learn how to sing like him, too. All right. Thank
Gonna
you
have vocal
again for
class.
listening to the IM16 podcast.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Too pretty.